Hey, what is up, everyone? It is Friday, which means another Friday Digital Cynics news story. And as everyone knows, the war rages on between PlayStation and Xbox, and it just keeps getting more and more heated between pre-order issues on Sony's side and pre-order issues on Microsoft's side after they kind of jabbed Sony for their whole situation. Well, Amazon really came out swinging today. They really dropped a doozy on us. They will be releasing their own competitor, the cloud-based gaming service named Luna. And yes, I know what everyone is thinking. 2020 has not been a great year, but Amazon just swooped in and saved it all by themselves. We are getting an Amazon cloud-based gaming service. That is what everyone has always wanted. Guys, who wrote this script? This doesn't seem like anything anyone would say about a service like this, like at all. What, we're still rolling? Oh, so yeah, I guess Amazon's jumping into the cloud-based gaming service. Now, I would be covering something a little more exciting than this, but news has been slow today, and this is the most exciting thing, so I'm going to tell you all about this product. Now, this really isn't that surprising. A leak kind of came out last year that said that they might be looking into doing something like this, and earlier this week, actually, a controller for Amazon's gaming service leaked. So we kind of saw this coming, but the hype just wasn't there. No one really has been looking forward to something like this. So really what we know so far is that it's going to be released for PC, Mac, Fire TV, iPhone, iPad, and then they did say they were eventually going to launch it on Android as well. Now, the introductory pricing to Luna is going to be $5.99 to start, at least. I'm guessing they're going to raise it in the future if it ends up popping off, which I personally don't see happening. But yeah, it probably planned for that price to go up at some point. And then you can be streaming on 2 different devices at the same time. And that is up to 4K 60 frames per second. And that quality is only going to be for select titles on the actual platform itself. But like I said earlier, it's going to be completely dependent on people's internet speed, on how nice the game's going to look, which is kind of why, once again, I don't think that cloud gaming is the future, at least not yet. And it's really problematic for a lot of people. So like in my area, in my location, I have perfectly fine speed for internet, but you go 10, 20 miles away from where I live, some people are using satellite internet. They're using 10 megabit speeds. They don't even have internet access. I don't know why they're trying to come out with this at this time, at least, because internet is, most places, but is it reliable? Is it good? A lot of companies have data caps. That's going to be problematic as well in the future. My service only comes with, I think, 1,000 gigs that I can use before they start charging me. So you don't think cloud gaming for 5 hours is going to just rack up a huge bill by the end of it? They did say they are going to be launching with over 100 games playable right away on the Luna page. They're kind of going by, I guess, subscriptions per page. So the Luna page is going to have 100, and then they actually said that they were going to partner with Ubisoft as well in the future. So Ubisoft will be a whole separate page that you can subscribe to where you can play some of their newer games. So like Phoenix Rising, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, stuff like that. So eventually it sounds like you will be able to play those games on Luna as well. And then it looks like some of the larger launch titles will include Resident Evil 7, Control, Panzer Dragoon, A Plague Tale, The Surge 2, Yooka-Laylee, Grid, Abzu, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. And then they basically said that they're going to continuously add titles over time, if that wasn't obvious already. Now, there were actually a couple things I thought were kind of cool. So Amazon owns Twitch, so naturally they're going to integrate it into this service. So they said it's going to be as easy as watching some of your favorite Twitch streamers play certain games, and then you'll actually be able to just launch that game from the 100 or whatever titles that are on Luna. So you can go from watching them to just click play right on their stream. It's going to open up that game for you. So, I mean, that's kind of cool for people that want to go check out, see what games look like, and then just be able to instantly find it and start it. So, I mean, that's a plus in my opinion, I guess. And then Amazon did say that you are going to be able to use your keyboard and mouse or an existing Bluetooth controller that you have But they also did release their own, or they're going to be releasing their own Luna controller. It's going to be about $50. And honestly, this thing looks kind of like a cheap knockoff of a Nintendo Switch Pro controller to me. But I don't know, I haven't felt it myself. I don't know how the quality feels. But the controller to me for $50 looks pretty unimaginative. Nothing special in my book. Here's what they had to say about the Luna controller though. They said, Luna controller is Alexa enabled and connects directly to the cloud to effortlessly control your game, featuring a multiple antenna design for prioritizing uninterrupted Wi-Fi for lower latency gaming. In fact, their testing showed a reduction in round-trip latency when playing Luna controller with Cloud Direct versus Luna controller via Bluetooth, with reduction between 17 to 30 milliseconds among PC, Fire TV, and Mac. Because the Luna controller connects directly to cloud servers, players can easily switch between screens, such as a Fire TV to a mobile phone, without additional pairing or configuration changes. So basically what they're saying is I could have my Luna controller connected to like my iPhone, playing a game on there, and then I could seamlessly go over to my computer and I wouldn't have to reconnect the controller since it's connected through cloud servers. Kind of a cool concept. I don't know how often people are going to be just sitting away at their computer or on their phone and they're like, well, now I want to go play this on my phone downstairs. I don't see it. I'm not saying that it's not a good idea for other people. Just for me, I just don't see the value in that. Especially not for $50 when other Bluetooth controllers work, or keyboard and mouse. But yeah, overall it kind of has a weird relationship with gaming right now. They actually have been creating their own games as well under an Amazon gaming studio. They have Crucible, which is kind of like an online shooter, and then they're coming out with an MMO, which got pushed back to 2021 now, called New World. But I don't know, they're trying to jump into this space that is already pretty full, in my opinion. There's xCloud, there's Stadia, PlayStation, PC, Xbox. Like, there is endless amounts of ways to game now, especially mobile with these phones getting so high tech now. I mean, they're really jumping into a crowded environment and they're really late to the game, basically. I get why they're doing it. It's Amazon. They're trying to dabble in pretty much everything possible. They're trying to get their bread. Not that they don't have enough already, but I don't know. I don't think that this is it. I don't think Luna's gonna pop off. I don't think they're gonna make billions of dollars off of this product. But I mean, for $5.99, I might just test it out anyways, just to kind of give it a go. I'm just curious. I never tried Stadia, but I just know it had a really rough launch. And I know that the support just isn't really there for it because not a lot of people went to it. Most people have some sort of console in their household. So, I don't know. That's my 2 cents on it. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for my Friday news story. I appreciate anyone who stuck around to this point. I do want to know what you think on the whole Luna Amazon gaming situation. You going to try it out? Do you think it's the dumbest idea ever? Do you think they're stepping into territory that they don't belong? Let me know down in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do not forget, if you want to see future news on tech, games, movies, to literally anything nerdy in between, make sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Have a good one. Peace.